Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Thursday, the 8th of June 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. The moon is going to be in Aquarius all day. It's going to form an opposition to Mars in Leo, then a trine to the sun in Gemini, a sextile to Chiron in Aries, and a square to Uranus in Taurus. So what I was picking up sort of as an overall thing for today's astrology was that there's a drive and a passion to find and use new approaches to shine our light into our shadows, to bring them to consciousness, to bring them to healing and integration, although this could be challenging. Actually, let's just have a look at tomorrow's astrology, actually. Right, I did have my dad. Oh, it's on the floor here. Let's just have a quick peruse at tomorrow's energies and see if we get conclusion tomorrow. Yeah, I think sort of we get the answers tomorrow, and also we get more into the emotional, spiritual landscape as the moon moves into Pisces. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, sit with the challenges, see what comes up. God, my glasses are filthy. Do whatever work is needed. Remember yesterday's message of deep replenishment. Get grounded. Okay, if you're struggling, come back. Send your roots down. Be held in divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So let's do some cards for today, see what the messages say. So we're going to have the Gaia deck and we're going to have the Thoth deck. So let's see, what do we need to know for today? Okay, what do we need to know for Thursday the 8th of June 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Let's just have a look. Okay, ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity and fertility. That's very sort of Neptunian, very Piscean. Even if we're not near in Pisces yet, there feels like a connection to that energy. It also sort of, just the collective. Then we have the Temptress, seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. Okay, so I always feel, because it's 50 card 15 as well, it always feels like a connection to the Devil card, to me, and often about sort of where we're deceiving ourselves, where we're not being truthful and honest with ourselves. You know, oh no, it's fine, just little white lies we tell ourselves and things like that. Oh no, don't want to see that. And then we've got Zen Garden, inner sanctuary. Okay, coming back to the heart. So the Zen Garden, the inner sanctuary, is actually the heart. So, you know, coming back to ourselves, coming back to our truth, our love, our connection with the divine, with the eternal, the ocean of eternal love, the collective consciousness, the collective unconsciousness, the soul world, connecting back in with the soul. So let's do some cards. Let's do some tarot. See what the tarot has to say to add to this little story of today. So, So what do we need to know? Okay, so the shadow, shining the light into the shadow. This could be what you're doing there. Get your moon lantern, and travel into the portal of the heart. See where You might not be being completely honest with yourself, and we all do it. I'm as guilty as anybody else of oh yeah, oh no, that couldn't possibly be me. Often it is, you know, when you do shine a light on it, it goes, oh my god, yeah, that is me. um, as a complementary medicines practitioner, you know, for years I've worked in body mind medicine and sort of how you can read what the body is actually telling you. And yeah, the signs and the symptoms, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a bit cutting, that's a bit close. When you look at sort of body symptoms and then look at sort of what's going on in the subconscious, what the body's telling you. So yeah, take your lamp of wisdom, your intuition, your moon lantern, travel into the portal of the heart, see where you're deceiving yourself, where you're not holding yourself to the highest standards, to your full values. What promises to yourself do you make? And do the healing and the integration, and come back to the inner sanctuary of the Zen garden. If you're not really sure how to do that, then go to YouTube. There's videos and meditations and everything on everything. You find something that suits you. Could be working with the shadow, meditations to heal the shadow. You know what to do. Okay, so let's get back to the reading. What we need to know for Thursday the 8th of June 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and our greatest good? Do you need another one? Do you want another one? Okay, well, I want another one. What do we need to know? Okay, so see, where do we find ourselves? Okay, right. The Three of Wands, the Sun in Aries, virtue. The Temptress, where are you deceiving yourself? Where aren't you holding up your promises? Going into the past, we've got the Six of Cups, pleasure, which is the Sun in Scorpio. There's lots of Sun energy here. Oh, below, we do have the Devil coming out. Above, we've got the Six of Wands, which is victory. It is Jupiter in Leo. And then we've got the Two of Swords, peace. The Moon in Libra. Ace of Swords, seeing the truth. With the Princess of Wands, okay, so it could be fears and things that you're bringing to the surface. Oh, and the Seven of Cups, which is Venus in Sagittarius, the emotional quagmire. Okay, at the bottom we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got well, it's the Knight of Discs in here, but it's like the King. And we've got the Seven of Wands, Valor, Mars in Leo, and we've got the Hermit, and we've got, oh yes, the Empress, and we've got Lust or Strength. Okay, so it's all going on in the subconscious again. We're being guided, as we always are. Okay, so where we find ourselves. Okay, the Sun in Aries, the I am. This is very I am. I mean, the Sun is about your core identity in Aries, which is the self, the I am. Where are you not being honest with yourself in relation to sort of this Temptress? In your heart of hearts, you will know where you aren't being honest. Okay. Going into the past, we've got the Six of Cups, pleasure, the Sun in Scorpio. So, do you like a good time a bit too much? Do you put things off and tend to be, or get prone to hedonistic ways, procrastinating, doing something that's much nicer to do than doing the work, distract yourself, having pleasure is fine. Nothing against it myself, but as somebody that knows how seductive pleasure can be, yeah, that questioning of how are we deceiving ourselves in pleasure? Oh, now I'm going to do this. This is much more fun, rather than sort of looking at what's coming up to be integrated and healed. Okay. Below us, and we've got the devil, the temptress. How are you being tempted? Are you being tempted into, oh, I'll just have another drink. Oh, no, it's quite fine. I'm just going to just do, a bit more, whether, whatever our obsessions and our addictions and our little deceits and our little lies are, okay, we're being asked to face them today, and shine a light on to them. This is this is what I was saying about it. It could be a bit challenging, could be a bit uncomfortable, but it's come up for a reason, because now's the time to do the work. So yeah, looking at what it is, how we tempt ourselves off the path. It could be things like, what was I going to say? Just had a thought pop into my head, and then it's just disappeared at the same time. Yeah, just about sort of straying from this path. Oh, look, doing this. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm doing. Oh, look, this looks fun over here. This is a shiny thing. Oh, and we get caught up, and it can be physical things. It can be emotions. It can be thoughts. Oh, I just need to think more about this. I just need to. So. And because of the cards we've got coming out in the clarifiers, it could be sort of where things like fear, or shame and guilt and sorrow and things like that, where you maybe get caught up in those emotions. You can't move forward because you're too much in fear. Or, woe is me, the grief and things. And I'm not saying all of these emotions are completely legitimate. And when they come up, let's acknowledge them and go, okay. But rather than sinking into them, let's go, okay, I see you. What's your gift for me? What's your treasure? What do you want to tell me? What do I need to know? Why are you here? And actually having a conversation with them, so that, I've said it before about when they're in the shadow, they have the power over us, and we're sort of, no, this fear, oh my God, this shame, this guilt, we get overwhelmed by them. When we actually, instead of running from them, when we turn to face them and have the conversation with them and sit and talk with them and find out what their gift is, because they've always got a gift for us, always got a gift. And then we can do the healing, and then we can integrate them, and we take back our power. And although, as we go along the path, they jump out and go in your face. It's like, oh, it's you again. I've met you before. I know why you're here. Yeah, okay, acknowledge, yeah, I'm feeling that way. Do I really need to feel that way? Have I got anything to feel that way about? Okay, no, I'm fine. I'm sending you love. I'm being in love with you. And then we move on. Okay, so that's below us. That's our foundation. Above us, we have everything we need to overcome. This is the Six of Wands. This is victory. Jupiter in Leo. This is the hope, the optimism, the justice, the truth coming in, the freedom, the adventures, passionate adventures and things. When you think of the energy of Leo, okay, and the energy of Jupiter, it's really nice. It's a really nice energy to have. You can take on anything, you can do anything. And so we have everything within us to overcome this. We just have to, come to peace with it all. Stop fighting against ourselves. Just sit with our shadow. Learn from it. Integrate the lessons. Integrate the gifts. Sort of wear the treasure that it's got for us. Okay? Stop fighting yourself. Okay. The clarifiers. So we've got the Ace of Swords. So it's a sword of truth. And I've said before, just recently, the sword of truth, the Ace of Swords, has been coming to me as something you hold up in front of yourself, and the metal is so shiny. It's so shiny. It's like a mirror, and you see the reflection of yourself. You see where you deceive yourself, and when you do that, you can come back to peace. Okay, so we're holding that up to ourselves. It's like all the bits of us we don't want to look at. Okay, and it could be fears and things, because we've got the Princess of Wands here. And for me, this Princess of Wands is about getting those fears and, really showing them who's boss. It's like, okay, yeah, you're not having power over me anymore, and reclaiming that power, that inspiration, that spark of fire within. And seeing as we've got Jupiter in Leo here, we've got Mars in Leo here, and we finish off with the Strength card of Lust, it's really about reclaiming that power back to ourselves, rather than being stuck in the emotional quagmire of Venus in Scorpio. I mean, just look at that sort of self-pitying energy. That's when I see this card, that's what it makes me think of. It's just, all the ways we deceive ourselves, the just the emotional quagmire that we traipse through until we do the work. And we keep coming back, and there's more, and it's just layer upon layer upon layer. But that is what we're working through today. The cards in the subconscious, okay, we move from the Princess to the Queen. Okay, we upgrade. Okay, the Queen of Wands is Leo energy. We become the empowered centre of our world. We hold that fire within. Okay, and in here, where the tiger or the cat, it is a tiger. Yeah, the tiger is like, we've got its tail wrapped around her neck, and she's freeing herself from the tiger. Here with the Queen, she's got the leopard, the big cat, and it's sat next to her, and she's just got her hand on its head. She has tamed that wildness that has controlled her, and now sits in her power. Okay, with that we have the King of Pentacles here in the Thoth. It's the Knight of Discs, and this is about sort of abundance, the safety, the security. That we've got all the crops around here with the wheat and everything. This is harvest tide, and it almost feels like this shield with the rays around it is like a protection, or even sort of, what we radiate out comes back to us. So if we're in our power, what comes back to us is our power, what we want to manifest. Okay, then we've got the Seven of Wands here, which is Mars in Leo. Valor. We might have to stand up and defend ourselves. People might think we're crazy. People might try and walk all over us. If they've been able to do that in the past, You know, this is a time it's like, ooh, just stop it. Just stand back. Let me poke you with a stick. Keep back. These are my boundaries. And whether that's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, no, whatever it is, when we take back this power, and that's why I was seeing this shield as like a force field around us. When we're in our power, our aura is like a force field around us. Okay, and I'm just that holding the sword up, that all those things that and people that disempowered us before, when we're in our power, you know, they can't. We're in a different vibration. They can't affect us, and we can stand up and defend ourselves. Okay, and then we've just finished with 3 beautiful cards. Then we've got the light of truth. I was talking before at the beginning about this moon was like a lantern to me, shine it, you know, the light to go within and shine it into those shadow areas. We've got the Hermit. This is about going inside and finding the shadow side. And healing it. We have the divine feminine, using that Venus energy to, you know, love ourselves back to life. The Zen garden here, coming to the heart, sanctuary, and the divine feminine nurturing energies. Just loving ourselves back to life is the message I'm getting. And that, you know, as we heal the divine feminine, if we heal sort of, but particularly the sacral chakra, we get fired up again with new passion for life. Our boundaries, I mean, the sacral chakra is all about boundaries as well. So yes, just a big healing message today, coming back to your power. So anyway, that's today's. I could talk for hours on this stuff. I'm going to leave it here. Leave you to go off and do the work. I will be doing my work today as well, as always. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. Sending healing out to all of you, as I always do. And thank you for watching.